Hello, math learners! Our lesson for today is function notation. Our learning objectives are simplify equations and rewrite the equation in function notation. Function notation is a way to write functions using symbols and signs that is easy to read and understand without a lengthy written explanation. It allows us to emphasize the fact that the two variables are functionally related, even if we cannot specify the rule for the relationship. The function notation is f of x. We can relate function notation in real life. Like, for function, we have f of x. And Mrs. Laura Cosep as Mom C. And Sir Baluran as Sir B. Let's continue our discussion. The notation for function is f of x, which means the value of the function f at number x. Functions can also be called by names other than f. Any letter other than x or y is acceptable, like g and h. G will represent the second function, for example, g of x, and h may represent the third function, h of x. Given the equation y is equal to 2x plus 1, this equation represents a function that relates variables x and y. And x is called the independent variable and y is called as the dependent variable. Why? Because the value of y depends on the assigned values of x. For example, if I'm going to assign value to x, if x is equal to 1, then you substitute 1 to x, so 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1, it is 3. So, the value of y is 3. Assigning value to x like 2, so 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So, the value of y is 5. Y always depend on the assigned values of x. Now, how will you rewrite the equation y is equal to 2x plus 1 in function notation? Let us have this. For y is equal to 2x plus 1, to rewrite this in function notation, all you have to do is to change y into f of x. So the function notation now is f of x is equal to 2x plus 1. Again, this is read as f of x is equal to 2x plus 1. So how to rewrite this equation? All you have to do is to replace y with f of x. Next, Let us have more examples. The given is y is equal to x minus 8. How will you rewrite this in function notation? So the function notation is f of x is equal to x minus 8. Replace y with f of x and copy x minus 8. Another example. Given y is equal to 2x plus 11, the function notation is f of x is equal to 2x plus 11. Replace y with f of x and copy 2x plus 11. Now, what if the given equation is not in slope-intercept form? That is, y is equal to mx plus b form. Or, what if the given equation is in standard form, in ax plus by equals c form? Or, not following the standard form? How will you rewrite these given equations in function notation? To rewrite an equation in function notation, if it is not in slope-intercept form, or if it is not in standard form, or if it is in standard form, we have to follow steps. Number 1. Solve for y in terms of x and change the letter y to the symbol f of x. For example, rewrite 2x plus y equals 10 in function notation. Solutions. We have y is equal to negative 2x plus 10. Transpose 2x to the other side and it becomes negative 2x. And copy positive 10. And by this time, we will change y into f of x. And the function notation is f of x is equal to negative 2x plus 10. Change y into f of x, copy negative 2x, and copy positive 10. Another example. Rewrite x plus 2y equals 8. Solutions. 2y is equal to negative x plus 8. Transpose x to the other side and it becomes negative x. Divide 2y by 2 and divide also the other side, the negative x plus 8 by 2. Simplify by cancellation and divide 8 by 2. And you will have y is equal to negative x over 2 plus 4. So, the function notation is f of x is equal to negative x over 2 plus 4. Example number 3. Rewrite x is equal to 3y minus 5. Solutions. Transpose 3y to the other side. So, we have negative 3y and transpose x to the other side. We have now negative x and copy negative 5. Divide negative 3y by a negative 3. Divide also the other side the negative x minus 5 by a negative 3. Simplify by cancellation and simplify also the signs, then we will have y is equal to x plus 5 over 3. So, the function notation is f of x is equal to x plus 5 over 3. Example number 4. How will you rewrite x is equal to y plus 6 over 3 in function notation? Solutions. We have to cross multiply 3 and x, and that is 3x. The denominator of x is 1, so 1 times y plus 6 is y plus 6. And then transpose y to the other side because we need to solve for y. So negative y. Transpose 3x to the other side and it becomes negative 3x plus 6. Simplify by dividing by a negative 1 and also the other side. Simplify also the signs. Then we will have y is equal to 3x minus 6. The function notation is f of x is equal to 3x minus 6. Do you have questions? If there is none, let's proceed. Let us synthesize. How will you rewrite equation in function notation? So to rewrite an equation in function notation, we have to follow 2 steps. Number 1, solve for y in terms of x and change the letter y to the symbol f of x. So, see you next time!
Okay. Good day, math learners. I am Mr. Donald Balungan, and this time we will be talking more on the functions. Okay, last time we are done discussing functions and basic concepts. So this time we will be focusing more on evaluation of functions and operations of functions. So our objectives are to write functions using function notations, find the value of the function, and do the fundamental operations on the given functions. To start with, let us review the function notation. If we have this given equation, y equals x squared plus 3x minus 18, its function notation is f of x equals x squared plus 3x minus 18. Now, as you can see, y is being replaced with f of x, and that is function notation. This function notation will be used to evaluate a function. Please do not forget to evaluate a function, substitute its variable with a given number or expression. Example, evaluate the function f of x equals x squared plus 3x minus 18. Find the value of f of negative 5 and f of 5. So here is the solution. If f of negative 5, then x is equal to negative 5. So write the given function f of x equals x squared plus 3x minus 18. F of negative 5 equals negative 5 squared plus 3 times negative 5 minus 18. And simplify them further. Negative 5 squared, the answer is 25, and 3 times negative 5, the answer is negative 15 minus 18. And Combine 25 plus negative 15, the answer is 10. 10 minus 18, the answer is negative 8. So, the value of f of negative 5 is negative 8. Next, find the value of f of 5. So, here is the solution. If f of 5, then x is equal to 5. Write the given function notation, which is f of x equals x squared plus 3x minus 18. Substitute the value of x, which is 5. So, f of 5 equals 5 squared plus 3 times 5 minus 18. Then, simplify them further by combining all of them. 25 plus 15, the answer is 40, minus 18, the answer is 22. Therefore, the value of f of 5 is 22. So, I hope you really get the simple instruction in evaluating a function. Okay, so this time, we will be proceeding on the operations of functions. So the rules to perform the operations of functions are: let f and g are functions and x is an element of the domain of each function. Then for addition, that is f plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x. For subtraction, f minus g of x equals f of x minus g of x. For multiplication, that is f times g of x equals f of x times g of x. And for the division, that is f over g of x equals f of x over g of x, where g of x is not equal to 0. So find the sum, product, difference, and quotient of the two functions, which are f of x equals 3x plus 7 and g of x is equal to 2x minus 5. For getting the sum of the two functions, here is the solution. F plus g of x equals f of x plus g of x. Now, substitute the equivalent expressions of our f of x and g of x, which are 3x plus 7 and 2x minus 5. Now, arrange them according to similar terms, 3x plus 2x plus 7 minus 5, and then combine them. 3x plus 2x, that is 5x. 7 minus 5, that is 2. And the sum of the two functions is 5x plus 2. Now, we have this one. Find the difference of the two functions. Solution: f minus g of x equals f of x minus g of x. Okay, substitute the equivalent functions. We have 3x plus 7 minus 2x minus 5. So, there is a rule for subtraction of polynomial that you are going to change the subtraction of the two polynomials here to addition and change the sign of the subtrahend to its opposite sign. So from 2x it will become negative 2x, and from minus 5 it will become plus 5. And this is now our phase. It can be written as this one also. So arrange them according to similar terms and then combine them, and the answer would be x plus 12. Therefore, the difference of the two functions is x plus 12. Now let's proceed to find the product of the two functions. Here is the solution. F times g of x equals f of x times g of x. Now, substitute the equivalent expressions, which are 3x plus 7 and 2x minus 5. So what you're going to do is do the distributive property. 3x times 2x, the answer is 6x squared. 3x times 5, For 3x times negative 5, the answer is negative 15x. 7 times 2x, the answer is 14x. And 7 times negative 5, the answer is negative 35. Now, combine like terms which are negative 15x and 14x, and the answer would be 6x squared minus x minus 35. Therefore, the product of the two functions is 6x squared minus x minus 35. Now, let's proceed on the quotient of the two functions. Here is the solution. F over g of x equals f of x over g of x. F over g of x equals 3x plus 7 over 2x minus 5. Okay, this is considered as our final answer because no common factors for both numerator and denominator of our answer. So therefore, the quotient of the two functions is 3x plus 7 over 2x minus 5. And that's all about the operations of functions. Thank you for listening, math learners. Thank you.